following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
That's right, it has. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wrestling fans all over the world, it is Aussieverse. The Ulafala is on, so is the ring. And today we are talking about John Cena's final match. The last time is now, baby. Now, dude, did I have some feelings about this one? I'm just scrolling through my notes here because I was expected to be joined by some people, but I'm not. So we're going to do this all on my own. For those that are new to the channel, this is an Australian YouTube channel that does focus on comics, music, and of course, wrestling. So if that's your jam, please subscribe now. Or even better, you can join our for-lifers, who are the ones that get a little bit of extra perks by spending $1 or $2 a month and becoming one of the cool kids. And they're called for-lifers. If that's something that interests you, then please join. Otherwise, the best way to support us is by simply subscribing to the channel and liking the videos. We are proudly sponsored by Comic Bookaroo. A word from them later. Hello, hello, hello. Emotional night, brother, was it ever. So let's go back to the start, shall we? Alrighty. Man, we talked so much during this stream. You have enough to chat about yourself, don't worry. Okay, so look, the first things first, all right? They gave the microphone to the crowd so that people could walk up to the microphone and say what Cena means to them. That is a class act. I really, really dug that a lot, man, because if I was there, I'm telling you, I would have said something really emotional and heartfelt. That probably 100 other people would have said. But because it would have come from me, it would have been really that much more special. Maybe. So the first match is the ruler, the bringer of war. It is Uber Femi versus Cody Rhodes. So, yeah, Mitch, g'day, dude. How you going, brother? Do you watch wrestling? If you do, hop on the stream. In fact, you know what? You just reminded me. I need to put this in the chat here so that people can join if they want to. Anybody is welcome to if you want to talk wrestling with me. So we had Uber Femi versus Cody Rhodes. Now, this, I've got to be honest with you, apart from obviously John Cena's match, this was the one that I was looking forward to because I am a massive Uber Femi fan. To me, screw Bron Breakker, man. Uber Femi is the future. I was hoping he was going to hop into the ring, grab Cody Rhodes by the neck, pop his head off like a cherry, and just start eating it in front of the world, because that really would have shown everybody that he is that strong. Unfortunately, they don't really show cannibalism on WWE TV anymore, so at least, you know, Cody still lives, I guess, if people, you know, like that. And they were saying that John Cena was going to go first. Thank God that didn't happen, because that would have been a bit of a letdown, isn't it? It's a pretty dumb idea. I know Cena wanted to go first and then make the whole show about other people, but, you know, I'm glad Cena went last because that is the main event and that is what we're all here to see. Now, let's see here. We had green shirt guy in the front row again, of course, although my mate Troy reckons that guy's a plant. According to everything that I've seen, he's not. He's a legit dude, some rich guy, some drug dealer, I guess, that just can afford all of the front row tickets. What's a John Cena? Get the hell out of here, Mitch. So let's see here. The end of the Obafemi match, I was not happy with at all. Every single person called it. They all said that Drew McIntyre was going to interfere. Drew McIntyre interfered, of course, and that really annoyed me because I wanted a clean win for Obafemi, and he didn't. So, you know, what's going to happen, man? I'm telling you, when Obafemi joins Raw or SmackDown, nothing's ever going to be the same again. Next up, we had Sol Ruka versus Bailey. Matt, I just got your message. Sorry, dude. I'm already live. So hang on a second. I'm just going to bring up another chat here. Please, people, while I'm looking at stuff, tell me, what did you think about all of this? Cody got busted from the ear, with his match. Don't know what happened there. But then, yes, we had Sol Ruka versus Bailey. Now, this is a match that I was looking forward to because I'm a big fan of Sol Ruka. I reckon she's really great, even though she is a little injury prone. She is absolutely phenomenal. She has one of the best wrestling finishes I've ever seen, which is just absolutely fantastic, called the Soul Snatcher. It is a flip into an RKO or a diamond cutter, whatever you want to call it. Yo, how are you? Thank you, Cena, indeed. This was really, really cool, man. I was surprised that they brought out Valkyria and Zarya, but, why not? More the merrier, I guess. I'm surprised Bailey didn't do her I'm crazy at the moment sort of gimmick, which is what everybody's doing. I think there's only so many times you can use gimmicks of I'm crazy. It gets a bit boring after a while, but luckily they didn't use that in this match. How's my day? I'm telling you all about it right now. I am glad that Sol Ruka got the win because really these up-and-comers really need to be winning so that we've got more of a future, hence Obafemi not winning, technically. But that was a really good match, man. Really good match. We are also joined now by Papa Wheelie. How are you, brother? You like this? Like this? Man, come on. It was cheap. And now I feel really special. And now I make my missus give this to me every time I walk in the door. The I'm crazy is a strange gimmick. All the voices in my head agree. Yeah, exactly, man. Like, how many different people have the same gimmick? Oh, I'm crazy. I'm going to get in my dark fucking thing. But anyway, Sol Ruka, she did amazing. Bailey did really good as well. Although I didn't like the whole when Bailey went to pin her and then her legs went onto the rope because everyone's like, oh, great ring awareness, Sol Ruka. But no one really commented on the fact that it's not really great ring awareness for Bailey, was it? You have the ring. Yeah, of course you have the ring. I'm sure you've got it all, Papa. This is cheap off eBay for like $5 or something. And same with this. I'm sure yours is probably better quality. Now, let's see here. We then had, man, we had way too much talking, me and my friend, during this thing. We talked about who we think is the actual GOAT. They keep calling John Cena the GOAT. And even though I'm a big John Cena fan, I don't think he is the greatest of all time. I was saying to my friend that it's Eddie Guerrero or Chris Benoit. Yeah, I know what people think about that. Papa, tell us who you think is the GOAT of all time, please. We then had AJ Styles and Dragon Lee versus Javon Evans and Leon Slater. Now, I think one of the best things to come out of this TNA deal that they've got is Leon Slater, because I'm telling you, that guy's going to get picked up by WWE very, very soon. The best in the... Oh, mate, the best there ever was, the best there ever is, the best there ever will be, yeah? Wow, you dare say his name. Yeah, I did dare, because regardless of what happened, it doesn't take away the fact that he was a great wrestler. I didn't say a great guy, but a great wrestler. I'm not denying that. Brett always elevated his opponent. Exactly right. Brett was the best, mate. He was my childhood hero. But you know that when the Punisher arrives to see a wrestling match, you know it's going to be good, right? Papa, who would you have on your Mount Rushmore, dude? Because that is something that I always, you've only got 4 spots, so it's incredibly hard, man. But yeah, okay, so you had Leon Slater and Javon Evans, man. These two are incredible. What a tag team, and both only 21 years old. This is just insane. Mount Rushmore is Hulk, Rock, Austin and Cena, which is funny because Jesse the Body Ventura, who was on the pre-show, for some reason wasn't on the main show, but the pre-show, did you watch what he said about his Mount Rushmore? He goes, they've asked him, and he goes, well, Cena belongs on it. And he goes, and as much as I don't want to admit it, I can't remember his exact words that he said, but he goes, Hogan, because you know that Jesse hates Hogan. And then he basically named another 5 people because Jesse doesn't know how many spots are on Mount Rushmore. But it was funny to hear that. That was a brilliant match, man. Like the beginning of that tag team match was just so bang, 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 bang. It was incredible, wasn't it? That match could have gone for another 20 minutes. I bet you we all would have still been entertained. I know I said that the young guys all deserve the wins in this one, but come on, we all knew AJ and Dragon Lee were going to win this one, and that's fair enough, right? How did you feel about those first 3 matches, Popper? Did you like Obafemi? Are you a fan of Obafemi? Yeah, okay, sweet. Did you like that ending? Yeah, AJ slipped. He did, man. God, and I think he was pissed off at his slip. You could see at the end, right? Oh, man. Is this about wrestling? Yes, it is, my friend. It certainly is. Dude, I loved that match. And you know what? I honestly, apart from the end of the whole show, which we'll get to, I thought this was the best thing I've seen all year for WWE pay-per-views, premium live events, whatever you want to call them. The whole show I loved, absolutely loved. And it's been a long, long time since I can say that about any show. Femi is the man. He is the best. I love that guy. Something fierce. Then we had the Miz saying his little bit. What did you think about the Miz and R-Truth coming out, man? Wasn't that fantastic? I am so glad they did a segment with those two. I was kind of expecting Miz to do something, but I forgot about R-Truth. The fact that they incorporated them together and they got that skit, that was fantastic. Holy crap. How great was that? Say his name and he appears, man. Claudia found it absolutely hilarious that when they were doing Joe Hendry's music, R-Truth was dancing the whole time. Oh, it was so funny, man. And God, there was just so much to talk about, and I'm just skipping past stuff because we know these wrestling videos are quick. All right. Now we didn't see Nikki Bella, which was funny. I kind of thought we may have. Hey man, God bless you guys. Chill as fuck. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. Now what else? They said there was only 19,000 people at this thing, which seems pretty small. But you know, it seemed pretty packed out. We then had that montage of everybody congratulating Cena. I would have preferred that they actually showed like the best moments of Cena's career, you know, actually seeing some things. I really wish that had happened, but you know, I guess you can't get everything. And then we had John Cena versus Gunther, which everybody called the ending. And I was very, very upset with that. You could feel everybody upset with how that ended. And don't get me wrong, I know like people like Rob, you know, Rob's Fat Stacks says that everybody loses in their last match. And of course they do, man. But I just don't think a guy that his motto is never give up, never surrender, in his last match, he gives up and he surrenders. I just think that's bullshit, man. You know, he could have passed out. He could have had a 1, 2, 3, but no. You know, I don't know, man. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And then we had Kevin Owens, Haku, Elias, all these people in the crowd, mate. That really made my day. Why did he have to tap? To give the rub to Gunther? Does Gunther need the rub? No, I don't think so. That's why I wasn't, I was just so disappointed in that, man. I mean, did you even see John Cena's face? It was like he just went, like he just didn't care at the end, which I know isn't true, but it's just what they looked like, man. They wanted that for Gunther's resume. Yeah, but, don't you think it should have gone to a young guy, man? Get like someone that actually needed the push? Like, imagine if it was Javon Evans or somebody that was young and got that win over Cena. That would have meant a lot more, man, I think, than Gunther. I mean, in 1 year, Gunther has now retired Goldberg and John Cena. So, are they going to start calling him the legend killer? Is there going to be more? I don't know, man. He was, yeah. Oh, man. I don't know. Look, all I know is that I was there, not literally, but I was there for John Cena's first match in WWE, man. And I felt like I'd watched this kid grow up my entire life. So seeing the end of this was really, it was emotional. I'm not going to lie. It was like a part of my life was over. And that's sad, I wish Kurt Angle had a segment with him. I think we could have really used that. It's unfortunate that didn't happen either. Yeah, I think it will start a Gunther legend killer long story. Well, I hope so. Gunther does kind of need it. They took away the title and he's just middling. Yeah, but I get where you're coming from, William, but I just don't think that's 100% accurate though either, Lesnar is next at next year's SummerSlam in Minnesota. Okay. Oh, he's in retirement. Oh, Gunther going to retire. Okay. Yeah, I can see that happening. But look, man, this reminded me of events that made you happy and feel and cheer and boo. And I haven't been doing that nearly all year, not WrestleMania, not WrestleBarfalooza, none of them. So this was good, man. Jericho is coming back to WWE apparently, and he'll be the masked man that's been doing the Seth Rollins stomps apparently. Comic Vet Dude, how are you, brother? Click the link, join in. Man, and they showed Vince. Did they really have to do that? Did you hear the boos when Triple H came out, man? Oh, my God. Like, for crying out loud, dude. That was just messed up, man. That was messed up. But look, all in all, I did enjoy it. I think it's probably the best Saturday night main event we've ever had. And I think that was going to happen no matter what. But, I don't understand the decision-making with some of these things, man. Why was it a Saturday night main event? Why was it not an actual pay-per-view and it was called something like Ruthless Aggression? Like where's the thought? There was no John Cena speech as well. Triple H is part of his history. Yeah, I know. Oh, but still, man, people reckon he's not really retired. It's a swerve. I reckon that's bullshit. Of course he's retired. I don't think John Cena would do that. But I guess we'll see. What's the next pay-per-view? The next one is Royal Rumble in that country. That's exciting. Apart from that, that's exciting. We have New Year's Evil for NXT as well coming up. I know a lot of people don't watch NXT, but I'm telling you, NXT is better than Raw and SmackDown each and every week. So if you're only going to be watching one WWE show, I'm telling you to watch NXT, brother. But yeah, I guess that's it, man. I really enjoyed it. I didn't like John Cena tapping out. I loved the tag team match. I loved the women's match. I loved the beginning of Obafemi and Cody Rhodes' match. But all in all, I had a good time and I enjoyed it. I hope everybody else did, man. And, what did John Cena mean to you? Tell us in the comments. Bo, come on. We all know Cena was getting a Ric Flair send-off. Yeah. I know. Oh, Popper, anything else, man? No. Oh, dude. Who's your favorite current wrestler? Just before we go. You know what? Have a think about that. We'll have a word from our sponsor, Comic Bookaroo.
Comic Bookaroo, proud sponsors of Aussieverse for all your comic book needs. Graphic novels, hardcovers, omnibuses, single issues. Don't forget to pre-order every Sunday at Comic Bookaroo.
Shit, it's Sunday. I better do my pre-orders for Comic Bookaroo today. Cody and Punk, really? You think Cody is the best? Oh, man. I guess that's why we're different people. CM Punk, I get. Yep, fair enough. I didn't like the whole cheesy tear on CM Punk today, though. Like, oh, I'm going to miss you, Cena. Okay, we get it, man. But yeah, all right. I guess I don't really have anything else. We will be live tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Melbourne, Australia time, where we will be doing our horror movie evergreen list. That is what is the most important horror movies that have ever existed in history and which ones should always be accessible. We'll be joined by Alan. We'll be joined by my mate Brett, and we'll also be joined by Max. So come and join in for that tomorrow. Oh, and Sharif, of course. I really hope you enjoy it. I didn't get Cena getting the titles. I don't know. I guess it's a way to show respect, saying, I'm surprised they didn't show the Spinner title, bringing that back out for him. It's emotional. Were you in tears? Oh, man. Okay, I admit I got emotional too. I'm not going to give you shit. But yeah, man, I dug it. All right. Well, this has been it. Thank you for joining Aussieverse. Really appreciate it. We do go live after every single pay-per-view, every single month, as close to the end of the show. So if you ever do want to check out two really awesome, cool people talking about wrestling, then come to Aussieverse after every PLE. Papa will try and make him to most of them, I guess. Triple H, give it in the Spinner title would have made more sense. Exactly right. I guess in saying that, that's it. That's gone. That's done. Catch you later. Papa, what is Aussieverse, brother? For life. That's right, man. We'll catch you next time. Thank you for joining me, Papa.